Is it just me? Or is that Rob Zacny?
It is. It is, in fact, me. I'm just looking at somebody who... I said I was about to introduce you to the greatest Dune RTS ever made, and someone, some puckish individual was like, you got Emperor Battle for Dune running? No. This is... I said the greatest Dune RTS ever made.
Homeworld Deserts of
There's one
Kharak.
right... Yeah, this is it.
We already played the other Dune RTS.
Yeah, that needs some work.
It
Needs
was
some work.
it was fine. That one was fine. This time Ren's in the saddle. That's hey gamers. This time I'm in the saddle. Giddy up, gamers.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to like preface this with. Like, this is obviously a prequel to Homeworld 1 and 2, and is actually really smart about that. Ren, do you know anything about Homeworld, really?
Very limited amount. I'm familiar with
So
vibes.
the only thing you really need to know is the whole conceit of Homeworld is it's sort of a Battlestar Galactica situation where like your fleet is basically carrying the last surviving members of your entire species in their search for a new homeworld. But the preface to all that is that at some point in the recent past, they realized that the planet they were on, they were not native to, and they like received instructions basically on how to build a generation ship. And then no sooner have they done that than some sort of alien race shows up at the start of Homeworld and is like, hey, we warned you what would happen if you ever took to the stars again, and like obliterates your planet before the ships can be fully loaded. And this is sort of prequel to that, which has some like gives some more context, invents some context for that entire backstory and where the people of Homeworld sort of come from.
Podgers. I'm very excited for this. Hey, wait, why'd the aliens ether people for leaving? Wait, is that a
That's
mystery?
part of the story.
Is that a key mystery?
Yeah, you'll just have to find that out.
We're gonna do the tutorial.
Cranking up the difficulty on the campaign tutorial.
Listen, Rob, I'm hardcore. Listen, I'll beat the shit out of this tutorial.
I gotta be the best at this.
I'm gonna be the best tutorial doer you've ever seen.
How quickly can you pan this camera?
Woo! Hey Rob, how important is the numpad for this game?
Not.
Perfect. I'm gonna activate gamers. I'm activating QWERTY mode. I activated QWERTY
Ooh,
mode.
that's right. I forgot. You used that other layout.
Yeah, I use pervert keys.
But now you just went to QWERTY.
Yeah, I activated QWERTY mode. I've got. The thing is that one of the ways I finally realized I was like I had really figured out typing in Dvorak was when I started being able to identify people's typos.
Yeah.
I was able to identify what kind of keyboard layout someone was using by their typos.
I have a quick thought though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We've been on this loading screen for a while.
Yeah.
And before we started,
I said, no, we're good. We're in.
all right, yeah.
All right.
In this
Yeah.
tutorial, you'll learn the basics of how to play.
Rob, are you concerned about my current CPU load?
I am.
Oh, you know how it is.
Objectives are displayed on the left. These are your gameplay.
Deserts are now battlefields.
Move selected units by clicking the right mouse button on a position.
Now, over there, you nincompoop. Man, you're already... This classic difficulty is too much.
Rob, I'm struggling. Help.
hold shift when issuing commands to queue them.
Oh, shift.
Location marked. We're moving up.
Next, you'll learn how to control the game camera. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Hold the right mouse button and move the mouse to rotate and pitch the camera. Try this now. Press backspace to reset the camera to its default orientation.
Oh.
Panning the camera is just as easy. Press the arrow keys on your keyboard, or hold down the middle mouse button and move the mouse.
Well, joke's on you,
camera to the
fucker.
command
My middle
carrier
mouse button doesn't work very well. Gotcha.
I had a mouse that was like that for ages.
Information about selected units is displayed in the bottom left. Command buttons like attack and move are displayed in the bottom right.
Strike confirmed.
This is a command carrier. It produces units for combat and resourcing. The command carrier is your mobile headquarters, durable but lightly armed. You can press the home or tilde key to select your carrier at any time.
On our way.
Move the carrier to the marked position.
Get her moving.
Press the F
go,
key
fucker.
to focus the game camera on selected units. The camera will follow focused units while still allowing you to zoom and rotate. Pan the camera in any direction to break focus. Press the spacebar to open the Sensors Manager.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You can select and move units within the Sensors Manager.
Whoa!
Red icons represent enemy units.
Activate the Dratus.
White icons represent your units. Your selected units are green. Orange and blue triangles represent resources. Blue domes represent the sensor range or vision of your units. Enemy units within contact range are marked with a red circle. As your units get closer, they'll be in sensor range of the enemy. At
I'm
this
trying to
point,
connect to
you will see
chat on my
each
phone.
enemy unit clearly.
Say what?
So I'm trying to connect to chat on my phone, but my internet is being fucky. There we go. I'm in. Oh, no, I'm reconnecting to there we go.
When issuing an attack move command, you'll see a red line drawn between the selected unit and the mouse cursor. When this line appears broken, the selected unit cannot fire on its target. This indicates that high terrain or an obstacle is blocking the unit's line of fire.
God,
You
yes.
will therefore have to move units around the obstacle or onto high ground in order
I'd
to
forgotten.
achieve a clear line of fire. Select your light attack.
This game has lots of
and
little
use them to
touches that, like,
destroy
it
the
communicates
enemy units.
information well.
You can right-click an enemy unit to attack, or press A and left-click to attack move. To command your units to attack a group of enemies, hold the Control key and drag a box around the target enemy units.
On our way. Coordinates confirmed. On our way. Strike craft taking effective fire. Keep steady.
Okay, yeah, my computer seems to be having some kind of issue.
Oh yeah, it's getting murdered.
It's getting, yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. I run vmix basically every day.
Select
1
command carrier
second.
now.
Yeah. I mean,
The command
you
carrier
asked a very good
activates
question that
power
I did
sensor
not
system
have an
to
answer to,
manage combat and production capability.
No.
which is that is this game a
And
system
all
hog?
available
No,
power
it's
to the turret
vmix.
network system.
vmix is just out there hogging it.
Yeah, I don't know why. It doesn't normally do that. Here, let me... I'm just gonna 1 sec. Let me close some stuff in vmix. Future Ren's gonna be mad at me for doing this, but current Ren is gonna... But my current computer will be happy. I'll just look at my Steam thing for a sec. Video feeds. Desktop capture, gone. Calls, gone.
This is engineering. Can I get a console check?
This is engineering, can I get a console check? Hey, nerd, give me a second. Dweeb. Alright, that seems to be an improvement. Reopen the video game. Hello, video game. Welcome back.
Cleared for move. Let's move.
This is... I seem disconcerted. It's just that my computer has never,
Location marked.
ever had problems running vMix until I opened Homeworld Deserts of Kharak.
Until this game. Yeah.
Until this game, yeah.
Destination set.
Operators CENTCOM, please confirm negative hostile contacts for your sector.
We roger.
God damn, I love me some radio chatter.
Push up to that point. Area's carrier here. No hostiles.
Right. Ooh. Shunt power to the turret network.
Weapon systems online.
Enemy contacts on the board.
Enemy forces are attacking the carrier. Destroy them.
Receiving. Coordinates confirmed.
Alright, give me that last little guy.
Move order confirmed. Green line confirmed. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
With the right power distribution, the command
this
carrier
is
can hold
really
its own in
chugging.
combat.
Let me try another thing. I have other potential solutions to this problem.
Selecting a unit and pressing the move or attack move command button displays the terrain overlay. While the terrain overlay is active, some terrain
Wow, even this video is
to display its relative height.
Hitching.
The three colors of the terrain overlay represent high ground, low ground, and neutral ground. When a unit takes position on the high ground, it deals extra damage when attacking units on lower terrain. The enemy have deployed
Did
armored
not
units.
think.
You'll have to find another way to defeat this enemy force. Railguns are most effective.
That this
when
would be a
firing from
problem?
long
Yeah, I
range.
agree.
No, this is
They
an
can
old
be
game.
easily overwhelmed by short-range strike craft, like light attack.
So maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's like routing through CPU.
All craft in AO. Maneuver
Yeah,
for
give me
visual
one sec.
confirmation. Reading.
Assign a control group by
Okay,
holding the
I will.
control key.
Let me
and
open
pressing
the pause menu,
Confirm
motherfucker.
visual.
Select the units in a control group by pressing the corresponding number key.
Cool. What's the pause button? Is it not just escape?
Matthias,
Use the boost ability on
There's
your
that
light
icon on the
attack
upper
vehicles
left.
to intercept the enemy. Select the light attack vehicles and left.
Alright, dude, chill.
There we
One
go.
sec. Give me 1 sec. I gotta fix this stream. Buddy, give me a second.
Matthias Belger, I think it's an issue with the game. I remember it not performing well on a new machine recently too. That's alarming.
Sorry, give me 1 sec. I have a solution to this problem. Alrighty. I can reduce system load elsewhere. Alrighty.
Yeah, we're still here. We're not going anywhere, chat.
one sec.
We're all floating in the void.
Yeah, we're gonna float in the void for like just a second longer. Perfect, and we're
I
back.
think
We're back from the void.
if not a knock on this game, but and this is probably an extreme statement.
As vehicle crews score kills in combat.
If
they'll
you make a
earn
game
veterans.
and escape does not bring up sort of the master menu and pause things,
Confirmed.
To see veterans,
you should be sent to a
select
gulag.
the vehicle and mouse over the ability button
That's just
in
my-
the lower
my
right
view.
corner of the command panel. Veteran units also have a veterancy badge visible on their health bar in the main game viewpoint.
Get us underway.
Repair and preserve veteran units. When your forces are outnumbered, veteran troops can turn the tide of battle.
Move confirmed.
So this is another thing I'm a sucker for right here, is just like veterancy advantages, like keeping units intact, and so like even my basic scrub tier units like turn into badasses if I'm good enough with them. I love that.
I'm ready. Green line confirmed. Get us underway. Let's not see an X in the sand for a calculation.
This seems way smoother.
Yeah, I adjusted some things.
Who did something? Who was?
I have raised the chance that there may be some slight stuttering in exchange for a system-wide performance buff. The stuttering will be slight, though. That is the enemy railguns. Use railguns to destroy enemy armored assault. Use lavs to destroy railguns. Got it. What was the control group button?
Reading.
I'd be staggered if it's not control whatever.
Control Group 2 designated.
I'm ready.
Control Group 1 designated.
Strike.
Control Group 3
Go
designated.
for armor. Green line confirmed. Maneuver and engage. Reading. Move confirmed.
Wait.
Armor, go ahead. Underway. Op ready. Move order confirmed.
Actually,
On
wait.
our way. Hostile armor incoming. We got something on the horizon.
No.
Waiting for
Alright,
eyes
so-
on to attendance confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. And then your little swarmers go and get their
Enemy
railguns.
armor disabled. Strike craft taking effective fire. Clear out! Hit it! Hostile range craft destroyed. Fire on the move! Go for carrier.
The enemy has deployed a mixed attack force. No single unit type will excel at destroying this target.
We're moving up.
However, aircraft can attack this force with impunity. Select the command carrier to launch aircraft. Launch aircraft by selecting the carrier and clicking the Launch Ability button.
Signed.
After left-clicking the button, left-click a target location to launch your aircraft.
Move order confirmed.
While deployed, aircraft can be selected and issued commands just like other vehicles.
Armor vehicle.
Once their ammunition is depleted, aircraft will automatically return to the command carrier to reload and repair.
On our way.
And that's one of the real little pleasures of this game, is just watching all the little things do their dance.
Strike craft destroyed. Move confirmed.
How do I,
Hostile
like,
armor
tilt an angle? Like, I want to, like, have
On
them
our
sit
way.
on this
Hostile
ridge, but
designated.
not in
Trackers
this,
assigned.
like, formation.
You want to change the formation
Green line
facing?
confirmed.
Yeah.
I have no recollection of that.
Armor ready. Coordinates confirmed.
Perhaps Chad knows. Is there just a way to rotate, like, the line?
Receiving. Green line confirmed.
Calzone, is this the new game, or is this an older Dune game? I was being facetious. This is not a Dune game. This is a Homeworld game. But it's obviously,
You have completed
it owes a
your
lot
tour.
to Dune.
You're ready to explore the vast deserts of Kharak.
And arguably does a much better job at making a Dune-flavored RTS than we've seen in a while.
Including the Dune RTS.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get it, Rob.
Yeah. Maximally dangerous enemies.
Yeah. That's how you know
Just
we're cool.
absolutely classic.
That's how you know we're cooler and stronger than other people. That was my cool little song. So Twitch chat just doesn't work on the phone, huh, Rob?
Is it doing anything where it just doesn't update?
It just says reconnecting to chat forever.
Let me see if... I mean, I always struggled mightily with it, for sure, but...
Pain. One sec, everyone... Chris, everyone be chill for a sec. Well, I can't do it during the cutscene. I don't want to interrupt the cutscene.
Our planet is dying.
What?
The desert grows with every passing
I hate to
year.
break it to you.
Rob!
The world is at war.
You didn't tell me this.
But
What?
there is hope.
Oh.
An object has been detected deep within the Great Banded Desert. It has been called the Zacny object, the primary anomaly.
Nice.
We believe it may hold the key to our salvation. An expedition to retrieve it is being prepared.
So you just drive out there and pick it up. That's the game.
I'm beaming and nodding. You can't see me, Rob, but I'm beaming and I'm nodding. Oh, I love this art style.
Yeah, it's terrific.
This painterly shit is gorgeous. Ma'am, you're being way too chill about that. The fact that made the painterly style look this smooth in animation is astounding. This had to have been so expensive. I want more of it.
Yeah, I'm hoping the new one they're making, like, sort of sticks with this approach.
It reminds me a lot of BattleTech.
Yeah. In my head, they look the same. I just didn't remember all this motion.
Yeah. God, Rob. We're never getting a sequel to BattleTech.
Kind of feels that way.
We're never getting a sequel to BattleTech. It makes me so mad. Every day I wake up and I go, God, please give me a sequel to BattleTech. And every day he goes, no, you dumb slut. You idiot. And I go, God, please. And he goes, no.
You're clear.
Why would Paradox acquire Hairbrained if they weren't gonna make a million BattleTechs? I need them. Give them to me.
Galcian attacks have been launched against multiple coalition bases.
I really like how Hairbrain screams. He's really like, all right, we're gonna make 3 Shadowrun games and then battles.
Has been accelerated.
And then no more.
And then nothing ever again.
PC. All crews,
God, those
hangar
poor
five.
switch ports.
Stand by to initiate rollout sequence.
The Shadowrun switch ports are some of the buggiest games I've ever come into contact with, which is such a bummer, because Dragonfall is so good.
Seems like increasingly par for the course for Switch ports.
Yeah.
Main drive.
Well, here's the thing. It's not just the Switch ports, Rob. It's all the console ports are that buggy for Shadowrun. All of them are utterly broken to their core of their beings.
Ample clean
It makes me very sad. Are you a Shadowrun? Do you play the Shadowrun RPGs?
I played Dragonfall.
Okay, you played the best one. Got it.
Yeah. I think something that Blackbird really understands here on a profound level.
tanks online at 4.3, power plant reading 5 9.
There should be lots of little, like,
Increments until 99.
these games are more fun when it looks like you're watching like a really intricate living model
Online.
Yeah.
with tons of like articulated little turrets and elevators and
Online.
like give me all of that.
Command system.
Yeah, let me see the
online.
little guys walking on the deck of the carrier.
Objective tracking online. All control systems successfully installed and online.
Systems confirmed. Rachel, redeploy to your base runner.
Copy that.
Attention all stations. This is fleet intelligence for the expedition carrier Capisi.
I will be issuing all mission objectives through this channel.
Oh, whoops.
Before departure, we need to run essential tests on our key capabilities. Vehicle production, resource salvaging, and combat operations. Time is of the essence, so let's run through these quickly.
Removing a
Fleet operations, is your channel clear?
affirmative. I will be providing all non-critical updates on unit production, research, resource salvaging, and all carrier systems through this channel.
Copy that.
Is Rachel just doing
Stand by
donuts
to
in the
initiate
parking lot?
production test.
Rachel, what are you doing?
Science officer responding.
First, deploy a salvager.
Rachel, what the fuck are you doing?
Just when we were getting comfortable.
Go for carrier.
About to unlock the secret achievement if you do enough burnouts at the base.
Salvager.
Everyone
online.
agrees you were so epic that your species will survive for another 1,000 years.
Gather nearby resources located
Rachel,
here.
what the fuck are you doing?
Secure PDA for move. PDA active.
Look at her go.
Rachel, the Capisi support cruiser has suffered a mechanical failure and requires immediate repairs before departure.
Rachel, Jesus
Rare
Christ.
copies.
Use your base runner to repair the support cruiser located here.
Oh, whoops.
That unit is down. Get it back up and running. Initiating repairs.
You can tell it's repairing because she's firing a beam.
Yeah.
Use exhausted.
There are two things they're not interested in reinventing here. What resource harvesting looks like, which is yet more beaming, and repairing.
Which is, again, beams. Kind of. Hey, Rob, I'm picking up on something. It seems like a lot of RTSs are mostly beam-based.
It's true.
Capisi.
And
Research
here's my
completed.
theory.
Light attack vehicle fabrication
beams
now
are pro
online.
worker.
Can you elaborate?
To replace these things with not beam, with like full animation,
Okay.
with object being interacted
Yes.
with.
Hey, hell. Hell.
Light
Yeah.
attack vehicle
Okay, I didn't know if you meant...
But beam.
I'll be honest, Rob. I thought that you meant the idea of a beam was...
Oh, I mean, well, that too.
Target drones are now ready for weapons testing.
Confirmed.
Use the light attack vehicles to target and destroy the
hell
drones
yeah.
located here.
Give us more beams. Give us more beams. Showing up to the union meeting, desperate for beams.
Copy. Target set. Move to intercept.
God, I fucking love the way that they just, like, blast the fuck around as they're driving.
Yes.
Move order confirmed.
See, you can tell Rachel used to drive these things. This is what she trained on.
Rachel just
All
wants
required
the
tests are
precision of
complete.
control to
Give me
go.
a go, no go for launch. Operations,
Go.
bridge,
Go.
Rachel.
Science team's in place. We're go.
Engineering, go.
Shout out to
Confirm
Rachel.
All systems go.
I'm sorry, I'm just a sucker for epic launch sequences. This game could be this whole mission could be an hour of people doing systems tests and saying we are go for launch, and guy being like copy.
Confirmed. Fire all charges. Disengage locks.
Yeah, Pasco 71, you know what's up. I love a technical dude reading off a list and saying go.
Mass ratio in line. Tracking zone.
Well, it's important that the person reading the list and the tactical guy are different.
Bring engines to speed and move out.
Like, you need that. You can't just be like, it can't be one guy being like,
No, it's gotta be call and response.
exactly. Yo, y'all needed to let the door open further before we drove through.
No, dude,
Outer doors at full
we're being
aperture
epic
and
here, Ren.
She's all yours, Captain.
Epically
That's how
stressing
they've
me
timed
out.
these things down to the millisecond.
That's really cool for them.
This is your captain. embark on a historic mission to find and retrieve the Dyraki object. Lying at the heart of the Great Banded Desert.
Love it.
deep inside
Desert
Halcyon
aircraft
territory,
carrier. I'm sorry, I just do.
is the key
No,
to
it's
our
sick,
survival
Rob.
on this
It's
planet.
sick.
The journey will be perilous, but if successful, we will change the course of history forever and secure our future for generations to come.
I mean, you don't really change the course of history temporarily, right?
No, I think by its nature, any alteration is.
Personal
kinda-
log,
yeah,
Science
kind of
Officer
pretty
Rachel Sachok,
firm.
Expedition Carrier Capisi. We've launched 3 months ahead of schedule and just in time. The Gaussian threat was far greater than we had anticipated. As the lead scientist on this expedition, I'm more convinced than ever that my brother was right. That what lies out there amongst the dunes holds the key to our survival on this planet, and possibly beyond. We have no choice now but to believe.
And hey, folks, remember, we took out that tutorial on classic difficulty.
No one has ever started this game better prepared.
No one's ever started this game better or stronger.
I love that. Our planet is dying. Temperature currently 30 degrees Celsius. Earth last week.
Oh. It's not ideal. New York's has been a crisp 82 degrees Fahrenheit today, and
I cannot believe I'm actually very angry how completely my brain has been reprogrammed, because today's 90 and I was out there this morning, it was 80, and I was like, ooh, so cool.
Ooh, yay,
I love it.
hooray. Yeah, there was a 77 day the other day, and I was like, 77?
Better bundle up.
Let me put on my Evangelion sweater and my
We have
tights.
successfully entered the
And then
open
I
desert
did.
and are safe. For now. Before leaving, we received this Gaussian transmission.
God, what a smart choice of art style. Because the painterly art style.
Servant of the mighty Kharak.
Hey, wait, this guy's
For
sick.
generations, you have violated the first commandment of our Creator by entering into space. You seek the stars. Now you invade our lands for the second time. Diplomacy has failed.
This is my favorite Death
We
Stranding
can
character.
tolerate this no longer. The suffering of this war will be nothing compared to the wrath of Sejuk. Long live the people of Kharak.
We are now behind enemy lines.
Ren's about ready to
As the
defect.
Jetlander carrying
That guy's
Turns
sick.
traitor immediately.
will
That guy was,
rendezvous with
well,
us
yeah,
at
that guy was
Boneyard,
cool.
a salvage facility to the
I'm sorry,
east.
did you see his gas mask?
Yeah, it was
Sorry.
rad.
Turn the guns against Epsilon
Gather additional
base.
resources and expedition vehicles before moving out and proceeding to our designated
Sorry,
target.
Epsilon base. That guy was
The
Epsilon
expedition,
based.
and possibly the North itself now rests on us.
I think the thing that's really clever about this game's art style is that it really lends, like, the painterliness lends itself to, like, heat haze very, very well. Whether it be from thrusters or from, like, just desert haze, it's a really good art style for it.
Look at this plane. This plane rules.
Sick.
Boneyard Epsilon Lander 607 is wheeled down and prepping cargo for unload. Roger that.
This war is going to be a pretty hard pill to swallow.
Contact. Releasing clamps.
Because the tanks look like pills.
Sensors manager coming online.
This war is going to be...
The Capisi's desert refit is underway. While that happens, we need to gather as many resources as
Yes,
possible
I get it now.
and reactivate
Humor.
retired units to bolster our fleet.
Little wordplay.
Intelligence indicates Gaussian forces are inbound on our location. We don't have long before they arrive.
Oh, we don't have long? Fuck.
You and the support cruiser need to reactivate the decommissioned units using your repair beams.
Copy that, Intel.
Send orders.
Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Construction units identified. Ready for assignment. The storm to the south is growing in intensity and has turned our way.
Awaiting orders. That unit is down. Get it back up and running. Get that unit back online. Move.
Carrier here.
Shit, like the little crane things in the dry dock moving.
Yeah, you fire your beams, buddy.
Check the latest from ops first. I sent the details over. Check your screen.
We just received a transmission from Northern Command. They have confirmed that multiple coalition bases have fallen, including Delta, Juno, and Epsilon. Here,
Hey, wait, we were just at Epsilon. Wait a minute.
there's a Sedim carrier, the Sakala,
R.I.P. to
also
Epsilon.
managed to escape. We are to rendezvous with her and continue on with the expedition at all costs. Additional groups of contacts detected and closing in. Perimeter turrets engaging enemy units. Keep those Gaussian forces away from the Capisi and continue to gather resources and units until departure.
Be advised. Class 5 sandstorm detected on
Understood,
approach.
Command. Situation Capisci over here.
Okay, these are just light strike craft.
Yeah, to grab hands with you over that tough
Thank
pill
you,
to swallow
Rob.
thing.
Thank you, Rob. I really appreciate it.
Like, we're all gonna eat shit here.
Where are the other mothballed units? Oh, there it is.
Sensor post destroyed. Maintenance protocols in effect.
Runner.
I was
New heading
I was
set.
the culture advisor. This is the closest we've ever gotten to an Ace Combat
Unknown
RTS.
inbound. Designated
That is
hostile.
the truest
Go for carrier.
thing.
Hostile detected. Visual
Yeah.
unconfirmed. A turret is under fire.
Fleet Group 2 assigned.
No, you don't,
Support turrets are
fucker.
under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Swing around. Maintain fire. It's a strike shot. Go. Strike craft destroyed. Check the lead. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Check the screen.
Light attack vehicle
To
online.
that point.
The Gaussian attacks will continue. We require additional forces. We do not have a sufficient number of LAVs. Collect more CUs and build more LAVs immediately.
I'm going.
Light
Friendly interceptors crossing our airspace. Check your fire.
Oh, did they spot them?
light attack vehicle online.
I hope they're not on their way to,
Light
like,
attack vehicle
Epsilon
in
base for a landing.
Cruiser reading. Destination set. Move us out.
Light attack vehicle online.
Roger. Coordinates confirmed.
Inbound friendly contact.
So you gonna...
Possible
You think you're
survivors from
gonna just
Epsilon or
defend the
nearby
point, Ren, or are you
I
gonna
hope they make it.
establish an
We're gonna need
outer
all the help
perimeter
we can
defense?
get. Designated.
Exactly. I want to make sure we have all of our troops first.
PC reading.
Okay,
Light
well,
attack vehicle online.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Allied armor and assault vehicles entering your area. Taking action. We need immediate assistance.
Be advised, Allied armored assault vehicles are deploying smoke screens to break enemy line of sight.
great. All right, fuckers, let's go.
Port ready.
Wait, whoops.
Hostile strike craft down. Green line confirmed. Coordinates confirmed. On our way. Coordinates confirmed. Armor copies.
Fleet warning. Stormfront arrival in approximately 7 minutes.
Enemy light attack.
Gaussian heavy railgun spotted. It will have difficulty targeting our units at short range.
Taking fire.
Our LAV's inherent speed and quick boost ability will allow them to close on enemy units quickly. Use this to gain the advantage.
Went down.
A second flight of friendly interceptors is passing through. Keep your crosshairs low.
Craft, we're clear. Transferring to your control.
Allied units acquired. The more we save, the stronger we'll be as we enter the desert.
Fire! Keep moving! Keep the speed up! Enemy railgun eliminated. Cleared for move. Prep for displacement. Reading. Green line confirmed. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Reading. Coordinates confirmed.
We need to improve unit combat performance. Access engineering to select upgrades. New upgrade options to improve our light attack vehicles are currently available.
Down.
We have insufficient CUs.
So you cancel a couple of the things that are in queue, you'll be able to afford that upgrade right away, I think.
Ready, stand.
Recommend improving unit survivability by investing in engineering upgrades.
Unidentified hostile incoming. Authenticate.
Armor ready. On our way.
Orders! On our way. Receiving! Fire on the move! Reading for order. Ready! Strike craft destroyed.
Control group 3
There we
designated.
go. Now we have a
That
mixed
sandstorm is
control
closing
group.
on us fast. 5 minutes until storm front impact. Confirmed.
Wow.
Alert, turret post
Neighbors
destroyed.
started doing major construction.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Underway. Strike craft taking effective fire. Move!
Somebody moved into an enormous condo, like near us, like right, like basically our next door neighbor.
Armored vehicle is taking
We were always
fire.
so curious who would get the big unit, the giant suite situation.
Ready. Move order confirmed.
And I think it was a person who was like, "This is going to be my second condo,"
Railguns have opened up.
but they have one in a different town of Massachusetts, like
Alert.
an hour
turret one
away.
just went down.
I'm like, I don't follow. Like, why? I cannot imagine
On our way.
just being like,
New heading set. Strike copies. Green line confirmed.
Why you
Hostile
would get
strike
another
craft down.
condo in Massachusetts of all places,
near or just even that close to each other. Like, it's not that big a state.
right?
Like, but
Systems
I
online.
don't know. It's
Coordinates
like
confirmed.
maybe it's like
The jet
little
salvage
plutocrat
depot.
situation
Allied
where it's
control
like, I
room.
don't know,
We're
sometimes,
inbound on your location.
you know, you don't want to
In pursuit. Request
drive the
immediate
extra
support.
45
Order the
minutes. You just
Allied
want to have a
light attack vehicles
different
use their
enormous
quick boost ability
condo.
to escape the pursuing Galcian.
Where are they? Fuckers.
Orders.
Go, 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 go.
Reading.
What's up, fuckers? Alright, strike
Enemy
group
light attack
3,
vehicle
you
marked
are
on the
doing
road.
good.
Oh, and you got those guys back. You need to pair them.
Stormfront arrival in approximately 3 minutes. We're running out of time.
Just when we were getting comfortable.
Engineering, we have a problem.
Confirmed. Red lights are yellow.
Fleet Group 2 assigned.
Stand by. We handle TAC 2. Unit carrier copy.
Copy. Our environmental controls are right across the board.
Panther Orca Rob, it's going on Airbnb.
Has your vehicle been around?
Not the one in our building.
Hostile uncensored.
Condo board
Authentication
came
pending.
down very hard, very early, on the idea of like
Copy. Keep managing. I'm scheduling you to priority.
Airbnbs in this building.
Is this still move order confirmed? Boneyard, Capizzi. Allied armor group on approach. We're under fire and need immediate support. Hostile strike craft down. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. On our way. Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
Release smoke. Armor confirmed. 2 minutes until that storm hits. Boneyard staff transferring aboard. Confirmed. Guard marked.
Enemy real
Oh
firing on threat
boy,
information.
yeah.
Green line confirmed.
Don't worry, we're just giving them time. Alright, fuckers, let's go.
Oh, the tactical donuts didn't save them.
Unit secured. Leaving. Go, go! Ready.
Control Group 2 designated.
Coordinates confirmed. Armor, go ahead. Punch it!
Strike craft destroyed.
Reposition!
Alert, LAV down.
Push through!
Hostile designated. Mark bearing.
Reporting. Set new heading. Green light to proceed. Move. Maintenance protocols in effect. Capisi is ready for immediate egress. Our ground units, eliminate remaining Gaussian forces and prepare for departure. Stormfront arrival in 1 minute. All crews, prepare the Capisi to move out.
Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Underway. Lock 'em in and hammer. Stay on. Green line confirmed. Display.
Hostile strike craft down.
Oh. We got a whole little
Alert,
dust up
light
here.
attack vehicle destroyed.
Lock 'em in and hammer.
Hostile railguns opened up.
Echo fire support.
Sensors post is under fire.
Fire smoke on marked position. Display.
Come on, let's get it down.
Smoke screen. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Move.
Hostile range craft destroyed. Alert, sensor post lost. Alert, LAV down.
Coordinates confirmed. Fast attack pattern.
Yes,
Full speed.
punish their
Punch it. We gotta go.
insolence.
Location marked. We're moving up. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm
Full
visual.
armor. On our way.
Just static buildup. We're showing negative contact. Op radio. Move to intercept.
Can we see the storm blowing in if we change the camera angle? Like, is it a thing on the map? No. Doesn't look like it.
Clear out. Hit it.
On our way. Alert, light attack vehicle destroyed.
Move order confirmed. Orders. Reposition. Keep moving.
Strike craft destroyed.
Keep the speed up.
Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Orders en route. All Gaussian forces have been eliminated.
Enemy.
Stormfront arrival imminent.
All right. Bring engines to full and move out.
Tactics.
Wind speed in excess of 300 kilometers per hour.
Copy that. Engaging full shutters. Expect impact on my mark. In 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Oh man, no shutter animation on the windows though.
Shameful.
Shameful. You can't be like
Shameful.
engage full
Personal
shutters and then
Intelligence
no
Officer
shutters
Nathan
deploy.
Sajat, Expedition Carrier Capisi. Our refit is mostly complete.
Wait, your
We're
intel
now
officer's
headed
your
for
brother?
open desert.
Nathan
Several
Sajat?
coalition units were able to link up with us and have joined our ranks. To the north, Gaussian forces are laying siege to our homes. There's no going back. The expedition must carry on. It's hard to believe it's been 4 years since our satellites detected the Jiraki object. That massive anomaly deep in the uncharted desert. Its energy readings rivaling our planet's sun. Rachel thinks
Sajat is a
it
clan
could be
name.
the source of the new Gaussian technology. Only time will tell.
Because otherwise I was like, welcome to the nepotism. Welcome to Task Force nepotism.
Are mixed strike groups generally considered a good idea or no?
I mean, it would just totally depend on context, but
Fair.
in general, they pose problems of command and control, would be the thing. Like, anytime you've got a multi-mission strike group, you've usually got a lot of different oars in the water.
Yeah, I think the other problem I was having was you can't send the boost command to a mixed strike group with...
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, in-game control groups. I think you were asking about, like, actual naval strike groups, and I'm like, well, you know, you had amphibious invasion force and the covering force of surface ships. that can be tricky. No, mixed control groups. That is what I do is I do a big control group and then sub control groups. So like everyone might be on like 1, and then specialist units on like 2 and 3.
Interesting.
Still need to be brought online.
Our initial satellite data identified the location of the primary anomaly, along with dozens of secondary targets. We will take a northern route, skirting the Baladin Formation. Doing this, we will avoid Gaussian territory and the worst of the deep desert heat. We will then cut south to the primary anomaly, the main goal of our expedition. As Chief Science Officer, Rachel Sajet will sample, analyze, and provide intelligence on these objects as we move deeper into the desert. The carrier Sakala has confirmed they are moving east with significant force and are expected to meet us at these coordinates. East of Cape Raton,
Oh, we're meeting at Hell's
a place
Gate.
known as Hell's Gate.
I'm picking up a faint signal. It's an emergency transponder beacon. Could be the Sakala.
Push ahead and search for the Sakala.
Alert. Sandstorm conditions in effect.
Okay,
Be
got it.
advised, Gaussian combat patrols may be in the area. As we push forward, keep your eyes open.
Okay, got it. So
Engineering
let's
reports the Capesi's primary shunting systems
fix
are
this.
now
All right, I'm gonna
online.
leave these as is.
Strike power may now be shunted to weapons, armor, repairs, and long-range
These are
targeting
salvagers. Okay.
Fleet Group 4 assigned.
Armor copies. We're clear to proceed.
Operator CENTCOM, please confirm negative hostile contacts for your sector.
No contacts out
shit.
here, but silence
What's
makes
wrong?
me uneasy.
Fleet Group
No, I
3
just forgot
assigned.
to plunge my coffee.
For dust trails. Copy. Displacing
So it's
now.
been steeping for
Control Group 4 designated.
how long have we been
Control
live?
Group 3 designated.
45 delicious minutes.
Fleet Group 5 assigned. Reading you. Fleet Group 6 assigned.
Reduced sensor visibility is obscuring the location of the signal beacon.
Easy reading.
Fleet Group 7 assigned.
Get her moving. Location marked. New course charted. Salvage array ready. Strike responding. Systems online.
Runner copies.
Yeah, people writing in for like asking us our coffee tips, our favorite recipes, and then fully half the time we make coffee, this happens, where I'm like, gotta make sure I gas the beans at 208 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, that's a 10 count. Beans are down 206, perfect for pouring it all over. And then like, and now just forget it fucking exists for 2 hours, and see if you can drink it later.
To break line of fire and gain a height advantage. Recommend using their own strategy against them. Gain the high ground and use the dunes for cover.
Reading. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Reading. Hostile railguns have opened up. Alert. Support cruiser destroyed. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Reading.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Armored vehicle lost. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Mobilizing. Receive.
Got him in sight.
On our way.
Firing.
Move it.
Wait, whoops.
Push up to that point. Armor online.
Runner copies. We're clear.
Intel, I'm detecting raw materials nearby that can be used for fleet production.
Copy that, Rachel. Recommend commencing resource operations.
We are getting comfortable.
Ready. On our way.
Operators in sector, we are showing no hostile contacts at this time. Please confirm.
Yeah, I thought we were seeing carry-overs, but it was just static guard. Take us out. We're showing negative contact.
Salvage ready. RUs identified. Advance and evaluate. Check your intakes. Monitor for any pressure inconsistencies.
Ready. We're moving out. Armor copies. Strike responding. Destination set.
Some of the raw material here
Go
appears to
with
be meteorite.
them.
They're abnormally rich in RUs.
Cleared for move.
This resource is extremely rare on Kharak and is used in the fabrication of advanced vehicles. Be advised, RUs will allow armored assault vehicle production.
Oh, are they
Armored assault
shielding?
vehicles are designed to suppress smaller, lighter craft.
Interesting.
I think that's the treasures it's bringing back.
No.
Light
Oh,
assault
guard.
vehicles
Oh, guard.
can evade ranged fire. Employ them against long-range units.
Go for carrier.
I need to start saying shit like that.
Every time
And
I ask
go-
you for something,
Go for Zacny.
go for Zacny.
What do you need?
Affirmative, this is Waypoint Actual.
Identified. PC, go ahead. New head. We'll take your eyes off the scanners for a second. We don't need any surprises. New course charted.
Operators, please monitor overheads and update the local contact.
So in all the
Run a check.
all the fighting, I saw people mentioning the support cruiser
Yes,
made
yes. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Listen.
Can we build a new one?
No.
You know, I'm sure if that were a big deal, this game would have stopped. It would have made it a mission critical craft. I think we're fine.
I agree.
These destroyed units are coalition vehicles. Weathering indicates they've been exposed to the desert for years.
Location mark.
Intel, be advised. The beacon signal is getting stronger. We must be getting closer. Research completed. I've managed to get a bead on the transponder beacon and have narrowed its location to this area.
Great work,
Still
Rachel.
no way to know if it's the Sakala.
Rachel, form up with an escort and search for the source of the coalition signal. Proceed with caution.
Copy that intel. We'll prep our equipment as we go.
Send orders. PDA active.
But yeah, so I did accidentally send the support strike group, control group into that situation. That was on me.
Oh god, the only thing better than desert aircraft carrier crawlers are like derelict aircraft carrier crawlers.
Because when you see
With
them,
deck plating busted up.
and when you see them, it goes boom.
Yes! You get the low cam angle against the unforgiving sky.
We're exposed as long as we hold position here. A defensive perimeter must be established in order to protect Rachel and her team.
Well, why the fuck do we do that?
Dunes are blocking the carrier's access to the derelict.
Understood. Smaller craft, you are clear to approach the derelict. Copy. Taking guard position.
Systems online. Confirmed. Guard detail for Rachel Sajet confirmed.
Intel, I found an ID number inside
Protect the queen.
Sierra, Charlie, 7208.
Armor confirmed. Copy. Running it through the computer. Stand by.
Move to guard position.
Rachel, aboard the Sajet carrier Ifrit Nabal,
Take her apart.
part of the Coalition's lost expedition.
Everything collected.
Or what?
This is my brother's ship.
Hey Rob, I learned who her real brother is. I regret to inform you, he's dead.
Hostile armor and
Continuing search, Intel. We'll keep you advised.
Armored assault vehicle fabrication online.
Maybe he's still
Begin
out there.
constructing armored
No,
assault vehicles
Rob,
as
I
soon
don't
as
think
possible.
that's true.
Well, if there were bodies aboard that ship, they'd be preserved because it's the desert.
hostile strike craft down. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Caps lock. No, the intel officer. I was wrong. They're all named Sajet because that's their clan name. They're all members of Clan Sajet.
Receiving. All out. Alert. Rachel.
The Galcian are using hit and run tactics.
Yeah, I picked up
Focusing
on that.
their lighter units should cause their slower, heavier units to retreat.
Rachel just seething that the do tons of donuts tactic is now turned against her.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Target. Roger. Returning fire. Ready. Strike craft destroyed. Swing around. Maintain fire. Go for order. Release smoke. Copy that. Hostile range craft destroyed.
A group of sand skimmers is targeting the Capisi's position. Shunt power to armor and repairs. Send units to support the Capisi.
Carrier repair systems online. Armor systems active.
Morning. Reading. Keep the speed up.
The Galcian has been here already. There's extensive interior damage. I'm detecting a unique signature coming from inside one of the bulkheads. This may be what the
Oh,
Galcian
that's not her
was
brother.
beginning bulkhead
I hope he's not like.
Tracking armored craft on approach. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
They didn't just destroy his ship.
Light
They
attack vehicle is under fire.
mantra sword his ass.
Alert. LAV down. Receiving. Allied craft spinning.
Rachel, more Galcian reinforcements are inbound. Return to the Capisi immediately.
Craft down.
Negative intel. We found a piece of unidentified technology grafted into the carrier sensor array. Keep us covered while we extract this artifact from the bulkhead.
Roger
It's
that.
a sound system.
Deploy additional units to cover you. You need to hurry.
Vehicle is taking fire.
Understood. Give us 5 minutes. That should be enough time.
Don't move into my line of fire. Ready. Display. New heading set.
Come on, come on, come on.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Fire smoke screen. Copy. It's a straight shot. Go. Full speed.
Light attack vehicle online.
Hostile railguns opened up. Ready. Move order confirmed. Op ready. On our way. Reading for enemy railgun eliminated. Point set. Target. Readjust. Unidentified hostile incoming. Authentic. Target locked. Reading.
Food is just delivered. I'll be right back.
Yeah, if only, okay, bye. Hey everyone, if only we had someone who could kind of,
range and damage systems to hold them off.
oh,
Hostile on
Jesus
sensor. Authentication
Christ.
pen. Attention.
Carrier repair systems are unavailable. Armor systems inoperative.
Alert. Carrier hull at 75% integrity. All stations accounted for, Captain.
We have insufficient CUs.
Armor is en route. Reading. Coordinates confirmed. Copy.
Light attack vehicle in service.
Alert. Ready. Carrier hull at 50% integrity. Target and destroy. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Get moving. Railgun alert. Monitor priority.
Light attack vehicle online.
Red alert. Carrier hull at 25% integrity. Repeat. Command carrier needs support.
Weapon systems offline.
Strike copies. The Capisi has sustained terminal damage.
I'll be honest, I hate how zoomed in this camera is. I wish it could go out further. Because it's really hard to keep track of everything while the camera is like zoomed the fuck in on like a quarter of the map. I'll just have to use the sonar view more, but it's annoying. I'd like to skip. Thank you.
I'm picking up a faint signal.
It's an emergency transponder beacon. Could be the Sakala.
Push ahead and search for the Sakala.
Alrighty, we're gonna pause
Alert.
this whole
Sandstorm
situation.
conditions in effect.
Be advised, Gaussian combat patrols may be in the area.
Signed. Okay.
As we push forward, keep your eyes open.
Engineering reports the Capisi's primary shunting systems are now online. Power may now be shunted to weapons, armor, repairs, and long-range targeting systems. Monitor from Central. That's a good copy.
Fleet Group 5 assigned.
Check. Ready.
Hey, is that a new sport cruiser?
Online.
That's a new everything, Rob.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did I miss a full fleet wipe?
Yeah, because one, it's just a side note. I really wish this game let you zoom out more.
Yes,
other
it's a
than by
very
using
tight
the
zoom.
sonar, because that was a major kind of problem with our whole situation.
Operator CENTCOM, please confirm.
I mean, look, if we want to play more from fleet commander mode, we can do that.
All scan returns are
Control Group 5
Yeah,
designated.
this way.
Reduced
Bam.
sensor visibility
Yeah.
is obscuring the location of the signal beacon.
Fleet Group 6 assigned.
And then...
PC, go ahead. Get her moving. Carrier moving. Seal hatch.
Hey, can we also just take a moment to appreciate the beautiful texture on these rocky outcroppings? Like, that's some proper striation.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
I'm having trouble locking onto enemy
There's a
units.
stratification.
They're using
The
the dunes to break line of fire and gain a height advantage. Recommend using their own strategy against them. Gain the high ground and use the dunes for cover.
Ready. Clear out. Hit it.
Armor ready. Coordinates confirmed. Move order confirmed. Move out. Gun on. Steady fire.
Diego Conquest slaps rock face. This baby can hold so many Aeolian processes.
Intel, I'm detecting raw materials nearby that can be used for fleet production.
Copy that, Rachel. Recommend commencing resource operations.
Systems ready. Proceed to our use site.
Ready.
Alright.
Moving to guard craft.
Alright.
Salvage array ready.
Printer copies.
Red lights are yellow. Red. Copy. Stand by. All call signs. Routine calls to be handled. TAC 2.
I'm hearing all sorts of just wild radio calls. Red lights are yellow. Copy.
I need you to vent your cabin filters right now.
Listen, Rob, the red lights are yellow. I don't know what to tell you.
Is it possible that we're struggling a bit because our tankers are just like tripping balls out there?
Keep venting. I'm scheduling you for carrier here.
Fuck.
Is this something we need to be
Fleet Group 7 assigned.
stay in the yellow? All right. Copy that.
Just
Thanks.
put both numbers next to that. If they're part of 2 control groups, just say that. I'm begging you.
Strike craft ready. Guard order confirmed.
Some of the raw material here appears to be meteorite. They're abnormally rich in RU.
This resource is extremely rare on Kharak and is used in the fabrication of advanced vehicles. Be advised, RUs will allow armored assault vehicle production.
All systems go. Clear out.
Armored assault vehicles are designed to suppress smaller, lighter craft. However, ranged munitions can still pierce their hulls. Light assault vehicles can evade ranged fire. Employ them against long-range units.
RU site exhausted.
Acknowledged. Just when we were getting comfortable.
Ren, did you see that Matthew Gall is trying to summon us to the swamp?
Right now?
No, like not right
Oh,
now,
in
but
chat?
he's like, there's a big hunt event.
Yeah, listen, I'll go. Listen, Galt, at me and I'll go. Not tonight, but other
boy
nights
lives
at
in
me
the
and I'll
swamp.
go. I like the swamp.
Board's green. Reposition.
I enjoy the swamp.
I'm more of a desert guy myself. See this right here, this is my happy place.
New heading. Adjust.
I still don't have chat on my phone.
Just me, my tank crews.
These destroyed units are coalition vehicles. Weathering indicates they've been exposed to the desert for years.
Mark, take us out.
Intel, be advised. The beacon signal is getting stronger. We must be getting closer. I've managed to get a bead on the transponder beacon and have narrowed its location to this area. There's still no way to know if it's the Sakala.
KDR-11, I wish this game played more like Carrier Command, but that's just me liking Carrier Command too much. So, I think this is all part of New School Microprose, and I think that's what they're talking
Research
about.
copy that intel. We'll prep our
And
equipment as we
New
go.
School Microprose is turning out to be not bad.
Intel, I've located
Well, it's
the
Carrier
source
Command
of the
2
signal.
that came out.
It's an abandoned coalition carrier. It's been here for a while. My team and I are heading inside. Delay salvage operations until we complete a search of the vessel.
Copy that. Rachel's team has begun to investigate the derelict carrier. We're exposed as long as we hold position here. A defensive perimeter must be established in order to protect Rachel and her team.
Strike responding. Dunes are blocking the carrier's access to the derelict. Armor online.
Understood. Smaller craft, you are clear to approach the derelict.
Simon. Reading you, Command. Green light to proceed. Move.
Support cruiser, go help out over there.
Send orders.
Intel, I found an ID number inside the ship. Sierra Charlie 7208.
System copy. Running it through the computer. Stand by.
Ready. Ready.
So,
Escort
Yeah.
formation. Rachel. You're aboard the Sajet carrier Ifrit Nabal.
can
Hit
we
me,
pause here?
Part
Yeah.
of the coalition's
No,
lost
like pause the
expedition.
video game? Sure.
Yep. Okay. And that did pause. Yeah, we're on pause. Great. So, are we thinking, how do we want to defend this position? How do we feel that things went wrong last time?
I mean, what went wrong last time is, one, we didn't have the support unit, and so there was
Yeah.
no one to kind of heal over here. And two, we just need to get resources to be able to make enough shit.
Armored assault vehicle fabrication online.
So here would be my recommendation. I would pull all those units protecting the carrier off.
Hostile strike craft.
Off the
Carrier has so
Rob,
many hit points.
Rob,
You
Rob,
literally-
Rob. The last time we didn't die because Rachel died. Last time we lost because the carrier was destroyed.
Oof.
Confirmed. The Galcian are using hit-and-run tactics.
Enemy light attack vehicle.
Focusing on their lighter units should cause their slower, heavier units to retreat.
Point set.
Yeah, the ATVs are getting them.
Draw their fire. Return fire. Raining fire. Go for order. Smoke screen out. Hostile range craft destroyed. Reading. Hostile railgun. Opened up. Engage.
You got the tracker updated.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Send message. Set new heading. Op ready. Green line confirmed.
Unsniped air units are busted in the campaign.
Armored vehicle is taking a group of
Yeah, they
versus
basically
targeting
are, but that's awesome because sometimes I just want to be launching sorties.
Send units to support the Capisi. Yeah, see, it's like you can't. You kind of.
Yeah.
Punch it. We gotta go.
Oh, it's getting cleaned up pretty nicely.
Crew ready. Switch power
Armor
channel.
systems active. Be advised. Carrier repair systems online.
The Galcian have been here already. There's extensive interior damage. I'm detecting a unique signature coming from inside one of the bulkheads.
All right. Can we?
This may be what the Galcian
Can we
is
finally
searching
make
for.
shit? Okay,
Beginning
great.
bulkhead deconstruction.
On to authenticate. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Let's get
Light
one of
attack vehicle
those.
is under fire.
Mostly.
Go for armor. Op ready. Receiving.
Shit.
It's a straight shot. Go. Allied craft has been engaged.
Rachel, more Galcian reinforcements are inbound. Return to the Capisi immediately.
We got live scan.
Negative intel. We found a piece of unidentified technology grafted into the carrier sensor array. Keep us covered while we extract this artifact from the bulkhead.
Roger that.
I love the
Deploy
smokescreen
additional units
cheese.
to cover you. You need to hurry.
Is it really cheese, or is it using smokescreens for their intended purpose of
Armor vehicle.
blocking
Oh, just-
sight lines?
No, I mean it absolutely is intended, but I love just specifically like denying them LOS on the unit that like is mission critical.
Well, yeah, that's what we need to be doing.
Yeah.
That's our job. That is their job right now. Look at the shit harassed out of them.
Firing on friendly. Target. Readjust. Strike craft taking effective fire. Green line confirmed. Unidentified contact. Designated hostile. Reading for order.
You still have a free one. Yep.
Smoke screen. Enemy railgun eliminated. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Receiving. Armor, go ahead. Ready. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Galcian ranged units engaging the Capisi. Carrier taking shunt power to the weapon range and damage systems to hold them
Wait,
off.
no, whoops. That's 3, not 4.
Reading. Move order confirmed. Cameron, get us over there.
Carrier repair systems are unavailable. Weapon range systems currently active.
Alert. Carrier hull at 7.
Intel, science update. This artifact is composed of the same materials as the orbital fragments recovered 45 years ago, but this is no fragment.
Yo,
Until
will
this
you
moment,
stop?
We've never seen this technology fully intact and functional. We need to secure it immediately.
Destroyed.
Copy that, Rachel.
Armor systems inoperative. Be advised. Carrier repair systems online.
The Ifrit and the Bal's crew had it jury-rigged into their sensor array. Okay, I know what they're doing. I think I can merge it with our systems and greatly enhance our sensor capabilities.
Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Receiving. Hit that target with smoke. Strike craft destroyed.
Rachel, what's your status?
Intel, I figured out the wiring. Should speed us up considerably.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Enemy contacts on the board. Engage that armored vehicle is taking fire. Punch it. We gotta go.
Tracking hostile. Confirm and engage on site.
Output to minimum on high. Let's not be an X in the sand for Galaxy patrol.
Ready! It's a straight shot. Go! Reading. Deploy smoke at distance. Alert. Rachel is at 70.
Intel, we're almost there. Stand by for extraction.
Rachel, more Galcian are bound to show up. You need to hurry.
Green line.
Copy that.
Fire on the move!
Wait, who's fire? Oh, god damn it.
Strike craft down. Ready for orders. Ready. Alert. The PC is taking fire. Strike craft taking effective fire.
Were those units on guard?
Red alert. Command carrier taking fire. Runway.
Or what units on guard?
Oh, the units that were hanging out by the carrier.
Yes.
Armor ready.
Disappointing they didn't react better.
Armor
Yeah, it's not great.
target to front. Go for armor. Armor's
But again,
on.
I'm pro-worker,
Targeting strike craft.
so
This is the
Uh-huh,
captain.
if you support, like, if you see your boss taking fire and,
Area repair systems
you know,
are unavailable.
you just claim you didn't know.
Intel, we're ready to move out.
Rachel, your team cannot be extracted safely until the Galcian have been subdued. Hold your position.
Target locked. Hostile armor eliminated. Full speed.
Yeah, okay, so that's all it's gonna do? Unsniped. Guard doesn't do what you want. It spreads everyone equidistant.
Yeah.
They're not reacting?
No, they don't.
At all?
They don't react at all.
Infuriating. How dare you?
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Hostile
But
range craft
you got their
control
asses.
ready.
Blah.
2PC, science team is en route. We've extracted the artifact along with the carrier's backup data drive.
Good work, Rachel. I'll have receiving crews standing by.
Stand by to power up the recovered artifact. Initiating sensors modification now.
Sensor efficiency has been greatly increased, and interference from the storm has been filtered out.
Excellent.
They should
Contact range increased.
just let
With
you.
our sensors now operational, we've detected a hostile cruiser supporting the enemy offensive. Engage and destroy the enemy cruiser.
Huh, right. Oh, can the Capisi not go up here?
Proceed to new resources are scattered throughout the area. To collect them efficiently, we need support cruisers deployed
No, it
alongside
cannot.
salvagers.
I understand
The
now.
Capisi fabrication facility
Yes, so
can
the
now be
Capisi
deployed
has to
to
go
support
this
cruisers.
way, but the problem is that all the salvage is this way. Okay.
Ace
In that
wants it. If
case-
Mass Effect came out in 2001, there would definitely have been an RTS.
Rachel,
God,
Galcian
can you
units
imagine?
will be using some kind of shared network to communicate
Can't
with each
fully
other.
appreciate the story of Mass Effect 3 without playing the Mass Effect RTS that features the battle against the Reapers.
Analyze their system architecture. Could take a few days.
It's a reading.
Roger that.
Salvager online.
What do you need?
Support
you need?
cruiser fabrication online.
Construction units identified.
Begin constructing support cruisers.
Move to guard position.
Salvager online.
Salvage array ready.
Fleet Group 8 assigned.
CUs identified. Proceed to site.
Ready.
Acknowledged.
Copy. Taking guard position. Strike craft ready. Copy. Moving to guard position. Strike confirms. Armor online. Escort that craft. PC, go ahead.
Weapon range systems currently active. Armor systems
So this is another
active.
aspect I love, is the, like, playing around with your little carrier thing and, like, having power systems and
Yeah,
shit.
that part I like a lot. I love FTL. And God, I should just play some FTL. What if I just played FTL?
throw all power to guns. Like, absolutely. Give me tons of little levers I can throw.
Ready for assignment. Roger. Coordinates confirmed. Carrier copies.
Rachel, we've located abandoned Coalition railguns, part of the Ifrit Nabal's fleet. They're damaged, but recoverable.
Under fire.
Weapon.
Roger that. We can use our support cruiser's repair beam to bring them back online.
To produce more railguns, upgrade the Capisi's fabrication facilities.
Oh, hell yeah.
Enemy armor disabled.
Yes, Capisi, rebuke them.
Now, wait, what did we say about railguns? We could take these over? Is that what the game said?
Where we found disabled ones? Yeah. Yeah.
Armor copies.
Here, wait, let me just grab
Confirmed.
one light assault vehicle and see how to... Is it a hit them with a support unit
Move
thing?
with that railgun. Guard
Yeah.
formation.
That would be my
Yes.
assumption, right?
I guess so,
Like-
yeah.
Set on armor. Got it. Moving to
Rachel
defensive
or
guard.
the carrier, the cruiser can do it.
Maintenance protocols active.
Acknowledged. That unit is down. Get it back up and running.
People
Yeah,
were mentioning
repel derelict railguns, yeah.
there have not been enough like mothership type RTSs, and I tend to agree with that. Like I am hard pressed to
Get
name,
that
like
unit
outside the
back
Homeworld
online.
series,
Move.
what are games where the entire thing is sort of built on the back of like powerful central like motherships that kind of roll around, and then everything fans out from that. Because I do love that angle of this.
Go for Capisi. Armor confirms. Strike responding. Roger. Moving to guard. Capisi reading. Get her moving.
I need to give Command and Conquer War. I lost touch with late Command and Conquer completely. Yeah, the British and Company of Heroes 1, I don't fully agree. That's just like factories on wheels. But I do like this thing where the Capisi's like it functions like a carrier.
We're clear to proceed.
So Ren, I'm curious. Where are we on the intrigue irritation
Destination set.
axis here? Are you
Um,
intrigued? Are you irritated? Are you equidistant?
I'm mostly intrigued. The frustrations that I have are more like...
Roger. Displacing now.
The frustrations that I have are around... I don't feel like I've been having to make particularly interesting tactical decisions. It's just kind of been like dealing with a lot of annoying situations.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm too busy trying to like put out fires to
All
like
systems
actually
green. New heading set. Guard position confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown
do
inbound.
anything
Designating
interesting.
One could say that is a fairly
Get it back up and running.
profound and accurate critique of RTSs in many ways. That some of what the pacing masks is a pretty straightforward game balance, and like this is kind of the knock of like when people are like, these are all high APM clickfest. Sometimes what is contained within that is basically
PC, go ahead.
nobody's making interesting moves. It is just correctly type matching the units in engagement and then rushing around putting out fires. I will say this early in the game, the situations they've given you are not terribly dynamic, but I think that is true of what you've seen so far, and tends to be a big issue with the genre.
Cameron, get us over there. Green
Or as
light.
King Ollie at 26 puts it, is it a critique or is that the fun of it? Well, that's the thing, right? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say people love these games, like love games like this, but I do think there is a tendency for the games to like pose fairly straightforward arithmetic questions and then just be like, solve a million of these really quickly.
Hostile strike craft down.
So I feel like I'm not even really like solving them quickly.
Got it. Moving to defensive guard.
Like the speed of the decision making, like it's less solve a bunch of math problems quickly to me, and it's I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling for the proper framing. But yeah, maybe that is what it is. Maybe I just don't like doing math problems fast in this particular way. I don't know. I just wish I was. That's the thing. Is it's just like I think that there are more interesting questions to ask and more interesting decisions to make, and I feel like I haven't been asked to make those.
Strike confirmed. Location marked.
Ranged online. New location marked.
But again, it's
Guard order
early,
confirmed.
so.
Copy. Railgun responding. Ready. Let's roll out.
Actually, I'm gonna send these railguns back for
Acknowledged.
repairs before they die.
Board is green.
Strike craft ready. Push up to that point.
Be advised, carrier repair systems online. Weapon range systems currently active.
And this bit right here, kind of just waiting for all of the support units to kind of do their thing,
Oh yeah.
is not my fave.
New location marked. All systems green.
Honestly, yeah, let's leave that there.
Awaiting orders.
Salvager online. CU field depleted.
Ranged online. Stabilized for long range travel. Ready. Let's roll out.
Salvager online.
Wait, or not.
Go for carrier.
Weapon systems offline. Weapon range systems offline.
Scarecrow Deluxe asks, Ren, what is the most noticeable difference between this and Halo Wars for you?
I mean, it is
Weapon range
it's the
systems
mobile
currently
platform.
active.
Like that is the thing, right? The ability to like
Yeah.
move the fuck around. I mean, Halo Wars is just like a pretty
Designated. Mark
pretty
Baron.
standard RTS, right?
Yeah.
Railgun copies. New heading set.
I guess for me, I want real-time tactics, less real-time strategy.
Cruiser ready. Destination set. Move us out. We're moving down range.
I think that part of the thing that I think this game struggles with is that the vehicles, to some extent, are able to just move the fuck around so fast that making like interesting tactical decisions feels.
It feels like you have to be way more out of place to actually be out of position.
Ready.
Yeah.
Hostile light attack vehicle. Visually authenticated. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? A railgun is taking effective fire. Reading. On our way.
Everything I hear is just Ren being like, Rob, I want to play
Armored vehicle is
the
taking
world,
fire.
the
Sight.
detailed World War II deck builder
Alert. Railgun
with the
lost.
terrible community.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Contact. Counter. Strike craft destroyed.
Op ready. Green line confirmed.
Sector operators contact.
This whole just
Enemy
gathering the
armor
resources that I know I need to gather, which are right here,
Yeah.
is moving at a snail's pace, which is not my fave.
Systems ready. Send orders.
Actually, hold on. Why are they-
RUs identified. Advance and evaluate.
Why aren't they just returning stuff to the support cruiser?
They are now.
Yeah.
Secure PDA for move.
You two, go. I just told you to go somewhere.
Proceed to RU site.
Why are you not going?
RUs identified. Advance and evaluate. Proceed to RU site.
What? Are you okay? Are you sick? What's happening?
identified. Advance and evaluate.
They're doing it now.
Only at 26. What I'm hearing is Ren should either give up on RTS games or go so hard that you force yourself to like them. Ren, I think what you need to do is smoke an entire carton of RTS games.
Jesus.
Railgun copies. Destination set. All out.
I mean, this game doesn't have a fast forward button, huh?
No, you got a lot of resources. You could probably go while your gatherers are off gathering. You could probably go fuck up that cruiser if you build up your forces a little bit.
Yeah.
Build yourself a railgun fabrication tech. Can you get that?
Yes, I can. I can get plenty of
Yeah.
stuff.
Then you just go wreck it.
I could also just get all of these upgrades now, or a lot of upgrades now, and then just use the extant forces that I have to fuck them up, because I think that at this point the extant forces I have are sizable enough to be able to probably fuck up this cruiser, and I can instead focus on making long-term investments.
Railgun fabrication online.
Mono Michelle has a decent idea for just taking some of the humdrum off your plate. Tell support cruiser to guard resource gatherers.
Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation.
Why? What does that do?
Because then you can just tell the resource gatherers to go get resources, and the support cruiser
what
will
I've
follow
done.
them to go be a mobile depot.
What do you mean by mobile depot?
Online.
Like they can return resources to the support cruiser.
Oh, they can put resources in the support cruiser instead of...
Yes.
Ooh, okay. in that
Yeah,
case-
so the idea here,
I'll
and the
leave
way
this.
this plays out in multiplayer where it's a little clearer is, and this is where multiplayer is probably a little more interesting than the single player, is this mode with those like line of sight bubbles.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We got a
Multiplayer
railgun
becomes
identified.
entirely about like, can you actually see what's going on out there? And so like your carrier might be like one little hub, and then you have a resource gathering task force somewhere else. So yeah, things pan out a lot more.
Reposition. Moving for
Red Corby, are
hostile
Homeworld
aircraft
1 and 2
down.
worth playing for the
Armor
story if you don't
vehicle
care for
taking
RTSs? I might have said yes,
Receiving.
but I don't know. I don't know that I would
Alert. Railgun
trust
down.
that.
Reposition. Engage.
People can't be rational about Homeworld is the
Fire.
thing.
Take him apart.
And that's true of me.
Oh my god.
On target. Underway.
Why are their assault ships just better?
Armored vehicle lost.
Is it possible that someone put it on classic difficulty?
True, it's just annoying.
CU's exhausted.
That is true, I did do that. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I did do that, huh? Yeah, I did, huh, Rob?
Cruiser ready. Destination set. Move us out.
Operators CENTCOM, please confirm negative hostile contacts for your sector.
Armor online. All systems green.
Moving into escort formation.
Go for carrier.
Hey, chat, by the way, we were talking about space tactics games earlier a minute ago, Homeworld and the like. Somebody mentioned Nexus the Jupiter incident. Where are we at on that? Because I badgered a PR company for a code ages ago, and I never played that shit. But I always felt like maybe I should have.
Salvage array ready. Secure us for move. Proceed to RU site.
Railgun operational.
On our way. RU's identified. Advance and evaluate.
Does not sound like
Light attack vehicle online.
does not sound like the game sold itself to people who gave Nexus the Jupiter incident a shot.
Ready for assignment. Copy. We're on the way.
No, it's... Hang on, is there a more recent one?
Make sure it's all done before you start looking at
Hey,
Crews are ready.
North by Northeast. I need you to email gaming@vice.com to explain how you're playing Kohan Araman's Gift these days. Because last time I tried to fire it up on Windows 10, it wasn't working at all, and I've never been able to get multiplayer working.
Carrier here.
Do us a solid.
New course charted.
Kohan is the game I almost showed you because it's like a complete evolutionary dead end of the RTS where Section 8 Studios, really great design shop, always had really fascinating game designs that never sold for shit. They just went at every like precious assumption of the RTS genre with like a weed whacker.
Strike craft destroyed.
And what are those assumptions, just so I can kind of know for context in this situation?
Fuck controlling units. Like, what if instead of commanding all these units, you were just commanding the carrier, and every single unit was like part of its like cadre, but it was under their control. And so instead of like having like 40 or 50 actors on the screen that you need to sort of stage manage, you have 4. And then sort of snapping onto those like Lego pieces are, okay, like knights, footmen, archers, and such, and you sort of build them according to that. And then the entire thing unfolds much more like a real-time Civilization game. So the entire thing is basically no micro whatsoever. The entire thing is macro-level decisions. It's incredible.
Interesting. Rob, is this a moment where I come to tell you that I don't know if I like 4X games?
I mean, it's a despicable genre. Reprehensible.
Oh, I'm not even talking about the reprehensibility in this moment. I think I just
No, I know.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I think I just struggle with like the very specific kind of macro in terms of like not even resource management, but like resource accrual. I like managing resources. I find accruing them extremely boring. What's wrong, Rob? What's up, Rob?
Oh my god.
What's up?
I mean, big same. I like managing and dispersing resources. Gaining resources, gathering them, no. Absolutely not.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated.
Oh my god, who is trying to fuck with us? It's not the play. Perfect.
Go for Capisi.
Will you drop your shit off? Okay, go.
Carrier copies.
Build another armored assault vehicle and then a couple more light units.
We have insufficient CUs.
Capisi, go ahead. Location marked. Hostile light attack vehicle visually.
Hey,
on
bud.
board. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Strike craft taking effective fire. Tracking target.
Armored assault online.
Position mark. Enemy armor disabled.
Light attack vehicle in service.
New course check.
Light attack vehicle online.
Ready for assignment. Systems ready. Secure us for move. Ranged online. Board is green.
Awaiting orders. Reading you.
Cruiser reading. Escort set for armor. Moving into escort formation.
North by Northeast is claiming that they just run Kohan through Steam. It just works on Windows 10. Multiplayer works?
Command.
I am shaken at my core.
We're cleared to move. Let's go. PC reading. New sector designated.
Galcian ranged forces are protecting the cruiser from an elevated vantage point, increasing their effectiveness. Engage, destroying them before assaulting the cruiser should tip the engagement in our favor.
Clear out! Hit it! Swing around! Maintain...
Oh, nice. Nice little assault. Yeah, that busted him up.
Armor, go ahead. Green line confirmed. Ready for orders. Fire! Push him back! Alert. LAV down. Ready. Get this cruiser moving. Hostile strike craft down.
There we go.
All out. Ready. Move order confirmed.
Oh man, the railguns really
Fast
just
attack pattern. Full speed.
hit like a hammer.
Group 3 lost. Repeat. Group 3 lost. Engage.
Group 3 has been compromised to a permanent end.
Yeah, listen, it's the fucking the assault ships just kind of do shred
They're
a
just
little bit.
meant to die. That's what they are there to overwhelm the targeting ability of the enemy.
Readjust target. Knock that production cruiser out of action. Cruiser ready. Copy.
Oh wait. Nebula Fleet Command. That might be the game I was thinking of. Not
Nebula-
Nexus.
Yeah, Nebula Fleet Command is the one that actually seems compelling to me. Where there's like 3 ships in a given fight, and you are fighting in all like in full 3D. That is less an RTS and more of like a.
No choice.
I mean, I guess it's kind of an RTS, but I would say it is so distinct from anything else.
Yeah.
We arrive.
No, it's
transmit this
still not the one I was
account.
thinking. Yeah, that's the one that Ren, you and I were thinking about playing a few months ago, and it was so new that
Yeah.
we were like,
Yeah.
give it time.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. We found the rudder ship, the Ifrit Nabal, the flagship of our coalition's lost expedition from 4 years ago.
Emphasis
Its
on
fate
lost.
and that of its crew remains unknown.
Hey, Rachel, I think it's pretty
What
known.
happened to you? What did you find out here?
The fate of its crew remains
done?
unknown.
No, I mean, they weren't there. And look, her brother's on that ship, you know? She's got to be deep in denial here to keep this mission going.
True.
You know, Rachel isn't just searching for a map to her people's new home. She's also searching for her family.
Oh my god, and you know what? It's like the two are thematically connected, you know? It's almost
Oh my
like...
god. Are you saying Rachel's journey might be mirroring that of the task force?
That of the task force. Rob, I think that may just be the case. It's either her or intel officer. If only there.
Funny when intel officer turns out to be the star of the game.
If only there was some way to tell which one of them was getting some kind of.
It's just the major character.
Is it Rachel or is it intel officer?
I'm also realizing between this and oh hell, the game I was playing with Kato, just a high fleet. I'm just a sucker for like ragged edge of survival stories through the high desert.
Yeah.
That's just me.
High Fleet is sick. I like High Fleet a lot. I like High Fleet.
Oh, the High Fleet's amazing.
High Fleet rules.
Kiro smiled. Please, officer was my father. Call me Intel.
Ooh, pretty cutscene.
The shipwreck was a Coalition carrier, last seen 4 years ago. The wreck has been ransacked by Galcian troops looking for something.
Not unlike Rachel.
We believe it was the recovered
That's so
artifact.
true.
We have also recovered the encrypted first officer's
So
log from
funny.
the derelict carrier. It belonged to my brother.
Oh, the railgun
The
looks
data is
great.
That
spotty,
looks so
but
sick.
This is what we have deciphered.
This is First Officer Jacob Sajet of the carrier Ifrit Nabal. 1,256 souls aboard. We've been immobilized by Dune collapse.
The problem I have with railguns and RTSs, and I think a certain style of like railguns in video games generally, is that if I have to fire more than one shot with a railgun, if I have to land more than one shot with a railgun, to me, that is not a railgun.
Yeah.
Clash coordinates correspond to this.
If I see
location on the
an
satellite
object
data.
survive a railgun shot, no.
We will alter course, following the route.
Get out of
our
here.
coalition's
Get out of here with
first
that kid
expedition.
shit.
At the collapse
This thing I
location,
enjoyed,
we will accelerate
like,
resource
the
and
heaviest mechs in
artifact
Battletech when you had that one
operations.
Gauss rifle.
Course locked in.
It was like... It was stripped them down to the foundations on a direct hit. But the thing that made it swingy was that even a hit would be a miss if you just, like, ripped off an arm. Whereas, like, I didn't want to take an arm. I wanted to, like, kill the entire mech in one hit.
Yeah. Right, and like that's the thing. I love to blow, like, listen, I'll take an arm blown off. I will take that.
Yeah.
I just need to see a railgun do the railgun thing.
Yeah.
Positive ID.
Roger that.
I have to see something get shredded. I like a big swing.
Oh, Ace Swanson, though, with a good point. I like the model of railgun where it takes a Coke can diameter section out of everything, meaning it will destroy critical systems, but you have to hit said critical systems. That is also a cool model, where it's
Yes.
like, you know, if you just, it'll go through and through non-critical stuff. It won't, that's not damage. You just punched a hole in it.
Yeah, that is
It's ought
is
to be around here.
so
The
we
signal
talked. I
was
talked a
picked
little
up
bit
with
about Caves of
significance.
Khud on the
Follow
pod,
your name
and the thing that I didn't want to get into on the pod, but I will get into right here because no one can stop me, is Caves of Khud's damage modeling system. Like Caves of Khud's damage rolls is basically that every weapon in Caves of Khud has a damage roll, 1d3, 1d8, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. It also has a penetration value.
Mm.
And so basically, the number of times it penetrates is the number of times it rolls damage.
We found something.
So you can fire a single bullet, and if that single bullet hits a bunch of successive penetration rolls, it will do a bunch of damage rolls, and so a single bullet can just like instantly murk someone if you effectively hit a vital point.
Are you guys seeing this?
It's a really, really clever way of damage modeling that like gives a very specific tone across that I like a lot.
What are we dealing with?
Just FYI, Ren,
Yeah.
Checking the data now.
that is like an iconic Homeworld ship design that they're coming across half buried. So again, like,
I'm beginning
if you play that game, you're like, oh my god, like there it is. There's the thing. That's Homeworld.
Heavy metal deposits. This is definitely the clash site that Jacob was talking about.
RJ Lee, are the coolest movie representations of railguns still Arnold Schwarzenegger's Eraser? Yeah, I think so.
Also detecting wreckage
Goddamn,
across the
that
valley below.
that thing was cool.
I'll need
I've
to
seen
set
some
up
good
a
video
visual
game
scanner
ones.
to
I
get
think
a
it's
clearer picture
rare
of
to get a
exactly
really
what
good
happened
video
here.
game one. I think my favorite video game railgun is either something from BattleTech
My
or
preliminary scans are incomplete.
um,
I need to place a scanner at this location
a
to get
big
more data.
fave of mine is Everspace 2, which is a game that is current. It's like a very arcadey space
Yeah.
shooter It's a bit looty. And
Go for carrier.
the thing that I like about it is that the railgun in that game, if you land a railgun shot on a spaceship, that shit is gone. Are you kidding me? The maximum range of a railgun in that game is also incredible to me. 3.8 kilometers. And so you can take a single shot across like a massive star, like basically like a derelict ship. You were talking miles away. And if that shot lands, you just see like a puff in the distance. And that is my favorite. That game also has a photo mode. And so if you fire that railgun shot, you can turn on photo mode and go over 3.8 kilometers away and see
Beautiful.
what it looks like. And I actually, this is one of the first things I wrote about video games. Was about the game's use of railguns and how much I loved it. And I took some really gorgeous screenshots of just like a single shot that framed the whole piece. The whole piece was like held together by screenshots of this one railgun round firing across a ship graveyard.
Gorgeous.
Ready. Proceed to our use site.
Yeah, y'all get salvaging. Come on, let's go. We got a lot of shit to salvage. Come on.
Go for Capizzi.
Tico Conquest Railgun Rensdays.
God, good railgun. Oh, they're so good.
Threat unknown. Adjust fire control as needed. Over.
This is Faye Lang. That we're adjusting now. IC is monitoring and directing forward elements. Over.
Copy. I wish we had more to give you, but we're getting a lot of distortion from back here. Location marked. Deploy scanner.
Ida's doing nobody any good.
Yeah, I feel for you guys. Send comm out. Scanner deployed. Commencing surface scan now.
Some good sassy radio chatter.
The technology contained here is far more extensive than anything we have gathered to date. It will advance our existing research programs exponentially. The resources
Will it
that are visible now
advance them
itself,
exponentially, or do you mean
but
linearly and you're just being
considerably lower than the
hyperbolic,
wreck
Rachel?
itself. In order
No,
to extract that, we
Rob.
need to establish a
Now,
broader scanner network
the
so
problem
I can
is
develop a
that
complete
she shouldn't be
different plan.
hyperbolic. She should be linear.
I'm sending the
That's kind of the whole
details to
issue.
PC's engineering team.
Different kinds of growth
Complete.
jokes.
I'll need some time to
Speaking
fully analyze
factorially
the
here,
We need to explore the valley below to identify additional wreckage from the collage. Deploy and secure scanners at each wreckage site located. Alert. The storm is producing tornadoes on low-lying areas. Avoid the tornadoes. The sand and debris they spin up chews through light armor. Searching for additional wreckage in the valley ahead could be difficult. If we upgrade our fabrication facilities to produce base runners, they'll help us in our search.
Now, what is this? Sure. Now, this is what we want.
Base runner fabrication online.
Begin constructing base runners and use them to search for salvageable wreckage.
Railgun enhancements online.
So are base runners your actual bread and butter versus LAVs, which are kind of nothing? Oh, I guess not.
Research completed.
no, the base runner is like a, yeah. This is Rachel's car, right? Or something like it.
Deploy a probe from one of our base runners to help in the search for wreck sites. Probe
scopes will allow us to quickly explore new areas and search for hostile forces.
C255 here. We checked the specs with CENTCOM.
Sorry,
You can just bypass that relay you asked about. Shouldn't affect.
Okay, time to roll.
Down.
Runner copies. Armor confirms. Base runner here. Armor online. Systems online.
All systems green.
Prep for long-range move. Let's go.
Intel, can you provide an update on the Sakala's current location?
No response from the Sakala. The storm is interfering with our communications.
Understood. Keep me advised.
Affirmative.
Something I find a combination of endearing and exhausting is that RTS mission design is so much about putting in little gimmicks, like your units get chased around by tornadoes. And it's like, oh yeah, it's the mission where you just gotta randomly pull up stakes and dodge tornadoes.
Runner copies. We're cleared to move. Set up scanner for area sweep.
Come on. Let's get going.
Get it.
Let's get going,
Come on,
boys.
tornado.
Check your intakes. Monitor for any pressure inconsistencies. Wreckage site detected. Reading you, command.
Great work. Establish a scanner and a defensive turret.
Cleared to move.
Our scans indicate
Okay,
there are
KDR-11
wreck
is
sites.
is making a hard sell on the perimeter RTS.
The what RTS?
I just thought it was more of a tower defense game. I never played it. Very fucking weird. Was it Russian or just like Eastern European, ex-Soviet RTS? But like
The Gaussian are targeting our scanner.
sci-fi, but also like
All scanning
weird,
sites
fucked up,
must be
surreal
secured.
horror
Recommend
was
deploying
an
turrets
angle
with base runners
of
to
it.
do so.
And so it was like you were fighting battles over a wild dreamscape. Everything I just read about it was just bonkers.
Additional wreckage site located. Roger. Good work. Set up a scanner and secure the site. There is still one more wreck site. Continue your search.
Awaiting orders.
Scanning teams. Establish defensive turrets on those scanner locations ASAP.
Can you confirm visual? Armored vehicle is taking fire.
On our way.
Reposition. Receiving. Displaced.
Runner, go ahead.
Strike craft.
I don't know if this is a fun fact from KDR, but fun fact, perimeter is in real life the name of the Russian dead hand system that automatically authorizes a nuclear launch if it detects
Get a scanner
nuclear
ready.
blasts
Runner
in
copy.
Moscow.
Op ready. Railgun reading you.
The problem is, dead hand itself is basically the ultimate like name for a nuclear deterrent.
Let's take those assault ships down now. There we go.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Go for alert. Rachel is under fire.
They're fine.
Reading. Reposition. Reposition. Roger that.
God damn
Coordinates
it.
confirmed.
Combat alert. Support craft lost. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Keep on target. Focus your fire.
Weasel, reading about the breakdown over time of old dead hand stuff is terrifying. I simply choose not to think about it.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Armor, go ahead. Armor is en route.
Make ready.
Whoops.
The captain. Hostile light attack
Celefator,
vehicle
Waypoint
visually
plays
on
DEF
entry.
CON when? Matthew Galt and I did months and months
on the
ago with a nuclear arms expert. Check it out. I was very good
Contact.
at
Enemy
commanding
armor. Bearing designated.
a nuclear arsenal.
Could you be trusted
I
with it?
mean, I could be trusted more than the people I was playing against on that stream, basically.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Base runner assembled.
Move out and be ready.
Go for armor. New heading set.
The Galcian are attempting to destroy our scanner network.
Fuck.
We require rapid response aircraft to counter Galcian attacks.
Yes, aircraft.
Invest in the Capisi's hangar facilities to begin producing strike fighters.
Down.
I don't
The
know.
captain.
Alright, once the strike fighters are up, this mission gets pretty cool and easy, but cool. Cool and easy.
Reporting. Rachel, moving out.
Railgun operational.
Strike craft taking effective fire. Reading.
Star Wars ass sounds.
Strike fighter fabrication online.
Destroyed.
Begin constructing strike fighters immediately.
We have insufficient CUs.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Reading. Go. Go.
Alert. Rachel is in contact.
Ooh, it's getting pretty hairy out there.
Yeah, it's not ideal, no.
We're moving.
Armored assault operational.
Hostile light attack vehicle. detected.
Honestly, I think we may just need to seed this for a little
New
bit.
heading set.
Yeah.
Light attack vehicle.
Run back up the
en
hill.
route.
Launch a scanner.
Yeah.
Replace it to resume the scan.
Build more
Alert.
aircraft.
Sensor post
Yeah.
destroyed. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. The railgun is taking effective fire.
This on-the-run fighting is not going as poorly as I thought it would.
Enemy armor disabled.
I guess that's the benefit of all of our guys really kind of using turrets. Focus on the fucking assault ship, dog.
Target set. Strike craft destroyed. All out. Ready for order. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation.
How many fighters we got built yet?
Sensors post is under
One.
fire.
Designated.
We have one.
Ready. Send.
We lack sufficient
They're so
RUs.
expensive.
They are worth
The
it.
Galcian have destroyed a scanner. Push them back and deploy a new scanner.
What's the hangar do?
Alert,
Can you
sensor
hover over
post
strike
lost.
fighter hangar
Strike
engineering?
fighter ready for service.
Oh, it speeds it up.
Right now we have two. I assume just sending these out just kind of deletes someone instantly.
Yeah.
So I could just kind of kill those guys like nothing.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think if the fighters get there in time, they might clear the strike area before the mission goes out. But that's the idea, is you'll just be able to rain hell down on them.
Got it.
Base runner in service.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. We're moving. Green line confirmed. Op ready.
To fucking detail with you.
Op ready. Reading.
Base runner assembled.
Guard set on base runner.
Where are they going?
The enemy?
Yeah.
Probably heading to the other wreckage site.
Just camped out of the site.
Yeah.
Ready. Copy that. Coordinates confirmed.
Base runner online. Enemy armor on approach. Move order confirmed. Armor ready. Provide escort for that base runner. Copy. On our way. Reporting.
One last one.
Strike copies. Confirmed. Escorting base runner. Strike confirms. Confirmed. Escorting base runner. Reading you. Just when we were getting comfortable. All systems green. Guards set on base runner. PC reading. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Railgun online.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set. Alert, LAV down. Alert, support craft has been engaged. Reading. Hostile strike craft down. Ready. Full power. Move. Hostile armor incoming. Hostile
Yeah,
armor
and the
eliminated.
jets are just like a
We got
instant
railgun
delete
under
button.
fire.
Oh, that's great. I'm really glad we have that.
Move out. Receiving. Get out here. Move. Alert. Railgun down.
Every fucking enemy in the video game rolls up on that squad, huh? Huh.
Send message.
That's cool. Oh, bye.
Defend that area with the turret. In contact. Get us moving. Alert. Light attack vehicles. Great work. All the wreckage sites have been found. Deploy a scanner, then set up a turret to defend it from Gaussian attacks. Combat alert. Support craft down.
Oof.
Target set. Scanner. Turret is under fire.
I know, dog. I know.
Focusing fire. Enemy armor.
Yeah,
fixed.
turret's putting in work though.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated. Deploy a scanner at marked position. Strike craft destroyed. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Sector operator.
Runner. Base runner is en route. Armor locked in. Strike craft taking effective fire. Copy. Armor targeted. Receiving. Go, go! Coordinates confirmed. Fire on the move!
Is there a hotkey to bring up the carrier controls?
Yeah,
Feels like there would be.
I think it's just
Be advised. Group 4 lost. Repeat. Group 4 lost. Armored vehicle
I
is
don't
taking
remember.
fire. Hostile armor eliminated.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Yeah, I remember the way I ended up eventually beating this mission was just I built like a ridiculous amount of strike craft and was just
Okay.
thwapping every single one of these groups. It was very satisfying to watch, but again, kind of cheesy
Go for support.
because the campaign doesn't really have any idea how to counter this.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Home or the tilde key.
Set new heading.
I don't. I'd have
Armored
to
vehicle has
switch
been
over to
destroyed.
my other.
Alert. Support taking hostile fire.
Oh,
Make ready.
perfect. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Well,
Uh-oh.
later, dog. Enjoy living.
Hostile strike craft down. New heading set. Get us underway.
It's
Get us moving.
coming up because we did get a bit of a late start, which
Yeah.
is on me, but it's coming up 6, which means we might want to
Move out.
wind this down.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. How do we wanna just finish off this mission?
Oh, I think there's a lot more of this mission
Oh, is there
left.
more? Okay.
Yeah, I would say we gave a good shot to reclaim all that wreckage. But sadly, we became the wreckage.
We Became the Wreckage. Was the name of my favorite album from recent prog rock band Giraffes.
I believe that. It's not actually true, though, right?
It's
That's
not
just
at all
a,
true.
That's just a-
That's not true. And Giraffes is math rock, not prog. Listen,
Perfect.
their album More Skin with Milk Mouth is great.
Is that real?
More Skin with Milk Mouth is real.
I don't like that name, if I'm being entirely honest.
Let me pull up let me just say a Giraffe song title at you. I feel like that'll be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find one of my faves. I mean, my favorite song of theirs is a recording, not the album version, but a recording of Werewolf Grandma with Knives Part 2: Don't Die, which is pretty
I
solid.
need to Google this independently now.
Uh,
Sorry, where Grandma.
when the Catholic girls go camping, the nicotine vampires come out to play.
This is real.
Is the name of a song that I really like from More Skin with Milk Mouth.
We can stop saying the name. We can just refer to that one album. It's a perfectly fine way to describe it.
And then of course the song I am she him he her, as you am she him he her, as you are me and we am I and I are all our, together our collective consciousness is psychogenic fugue.
I'm not going to Google that.
It's a good band. It's really good. I just spilled estrogen all over myself while talking about math rock. I'm a walking stereotype. I bumped a pill bottle. But yeah, no, really good band.
All right. Well, listen. It wouldn't be a Waypoint stream if we didn't need to crash out of it to clean up an estrogen spill. We need to handle that. We need to investigate this milk mouth.
More skin with it.
situation.
Yeah, more skin with it.
Yeah, more skin with it.
With the milk mouth.
Anyway, so that was Homeworld Deserts of Kharak. I think it's very, very pretty. Seeing it through your eyes, I do see like some issues. But yeah, it's like one of my favorite of these in the last several years, and I think it's just got a good vibe. And I think
I like the vibe
I
a lot.
respond very strongly to vibe.
I like the vibe. Let me be clear.
Senator Sanders, what are you doing on
No,
Kharak?
if I was Senator Sanders, it would be, let me be clear. Let me be clear. I think that this is a good one of these. Like, I think that the RTSs have and me are not the best fit, but let me be clear, this is the most I've enjoyed an RTS. Being able to like move the base around, great. Me not understanding that the support units, you could kind of speed everything up with the salvaging. That was on me. That is 100% on me for not realizing that. I don't want people to leave this thinking that I had a bad time. I think I had a good time. I just don't know if the genre and my particular worms click.
Look, it is possible that you're just crying out to play the World War II game that's all about being a team together, like managing tactically, and developing passionate attachment to things like just various Panther variants.
Rob keep saying this as if I haven't already agreed and said I would do this in a heartbeat. You know, I promise. I said I'd go. I would walk down this road with you. I will.
Yep. I'm conditioning the stream to it.
Got it.
Buckle up, everybody. First, it's going to be 2 hours of staring at Soviet tanks. Then 3 hours of losing to the AI repeatedly until we eke one out on a low difficulty level. And all of this is made possible by Waypoint Plus. Thanks to everyone who supports us on waypointplus.com. Tomorrow, I believe Patrick is going to begin his final assault on the summit of Elden Ring. And then on Friday, Ren and Patrick are going to the rental store.
I'm going to the rental store to play Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus.
Hell yes. Outstanding. So keep an eye out for that tomorrow and Friday. But that will do it for the stream. Hope you enjoy this little return to the deserts of Kharak.
Godspeed, gamers. One sec. I have to pull up the end card. Now we're actually gone.
Excellent.
Got me thinking of the coast and the ocean where the ladies all get their tans. I'm laying next to the sweet little honey where the ocean meets